Another day of introspective thoughts. The truth is, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is like over 80% of the human population. But because in one way or the other, we're in a system. The system we've created for ourselves, just to give ourselves the sense of safety and just to give ourselves a direction. Nothing wrong with these things, but at the core of it, over 80% of the human population, you and I, we do not know what we are doing. And it sounds just like, oh, everyone is wrong. No. What I mean, if you really, pay attention, is that what we are currently building, what we are working towards, is always different at the end of it. Now, this could be good and bad. That's the truth. You could have such great plans, such great expectations of something, and it turns out to be something you didn't expect. But isn't that the beauty of life? That's the beauty of life, because you never know what you're working on. You never know what it turns out to become, right? Everything you're doing, all we can pray is that we are blessed with life. All we can also pray for is that we stay inspired to keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, and that's me right now, because I do not have any idea what I'm doing. And it's fine. I have these plans, I have these great ideas, and I know it takes work. I need to put in the work and get this, off my chest. Being a creative, you're doing God's work, and that's how I love to say it. Because you're speaking, and when you speak from truth, you speak from your heart. You're going to speak to so many people who haven't been spoken to in a certain way. You get to interpret people's pain, struggle, talk about their bliss, the beauty they experience, the things they can express, they can put into words, in painting, in dance, whatever format, whatever artistic form of telling this human experience. You have been given that duty to do it. This confusion that comes to me is, I know where it stems from. It stems from, the environment around Nigeria in particular, where if you tell someone, oh, you want to be a creative, you want to go into writing, music, poetry, it's like, oh yeah, you want to be this because you want the fame. If the fame comes from it, so be it. What's more important is speaking from depth, speaking from truth, and being able to, create a livelihood of something you're passionate about. That's the blessing, the connection with other people. And it puts me in this state of confusion, like these things I'm putting down, these things I'm writing, does anyone, will anyone get to understand this? And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. If you're a creative, I'm very, very sure you have these moments, and people don't understand that you are doing this because you want to set yourself free. You want to save your inner child. That's why you have to fight really strong. Oh no, you're not going to. It's going to be, you have to do like this if you want to gain their attention. Nah. The good thing is there are no rules. It's not set in stones. This is how it needs to be done. Thank God for technology. You can just take up your phone and do something. If you're really, really passionate about speaking, really passionate about connecting, you will not wait for the whole opportunity to present itself. You will do exactly what I'm doing. Take out your phone and start talking. Slowly, you're going to notice your own patterns. Unconsciously doing the things you wish you were doing at a certain level. Gradually, you're going to see a pattern, and that's where you weave from. You weave from that. It's a very powerful thing though, despite the confusion. I've built a little system for myself, these vlogs, to check, self-expression of my productivity list for the week, for the day, and it has been really helpful for me. It's very simple to do this, and I hope you will see this message. This is going to be like a beacon for you to know that, hey, you are not feeling it alone. There are millions of people out there, if not billions, that are in the same position as you are, but it's only let's say a fistful that will take considerable actions to just be that person, even though it's for 2 minutes, for 5 minutes. If you can show up every day, even if it's just a minute, man, you're doing a lot. You have no idea. Don't fall into the tricks played by the system that it has to be all planned out, because the system itself is no guarantee. I've seen people who got ripped off their pensions, which felt like a secured plan as at the time. I've seen people lost their jobs, which felt very secured. I've seen people graduate with a really good degree and they never secured their dream job. I've seen people very healthy and they fell sick. The workout routines and the health steps we take every day is just to give ourselves an edge. It's to give ourselves an edge. But at the end of it all, there is so much uncertainty. And with these uncertainties around us, it means that you may never know how far your voice can go. But how would you know if you're not taking the chance every day? Just do it, and God bless you.